So my mental wellness journey is something that is mostly about awareness, of me becoming more aware of what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and how it allows me to navigate through life. I remember the first time I went to a counselor, and it was pretty much just after graduation. I had my entire life planned out and mapped out, and I was no longer on that path. Things weren't going the way I had planned it out, I had anticipated, and there was a lot of frustration with what the next steps were, and I felt depressed many times, not knowing what it was that I was supposed to do and what my purpose was. So I remember getting help, and it did feel better to be able to talk to someone about a lot of things that were going on. But it wasn't until later, actually probably about 5 years ago, that I really realized certain behaviors that I had that really contributed to my mental wellness. And one of those things is I'm an emotional packer or an emotional hoarder. And on top of that, thinking about all of the experiences that I have had growing up, where some of them left me feelings of rejection and abandonment, and how that really played into and informed the decisions and my relationships with other people. I remember at that time, 5 years ago, why this became so evident. I was in school, I was entertaining a toxic relationship, I had a sick parent at home, and then the stress of all of the schoolwork really amplified everything that was going on, to the point where I knew if I didn't talk to someone, I was going to burst. There were moments when, just one more thing, one more situation happened, and I knew I was just going to break down. So I went, and it was great, again, being able to talk to someone, just sort through my feelings. But the momentary relief that I felt wasn't enough to carry me through the week. And that's when I realized I need to find something to sustain me, practices that I need to do on a daily basis to make sure that I'm mentally well. So I implemented my own kind of program that would help me check in, but also mentally and emotionally detox. And for me, that involved getting back to some of the things that I had used to do. So I would wake up earlier than usual, and I would meditate, just be quiet first thing in the morning, do some deep breathing exercises, added in some yoga stretching, and then I would read inspirational texts, whether that was scriptures for the day or if there was a particular poem, something that spoke to me and really fed my spirit and allowed me to feel more connected with myself. During that time, I also needed to get a lot out, so I would spend time journaling, and that would be in the middle of class sometimes, that would be in the morning, that would wrap up my day, just as a way to really get down to what's going on. I still use those techniques today. Exercise is another huge thing for me. I know I have a lot of stress hormones running through my body, so exercise really allows me to get that out. And so being aware of how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, and addressing those things by checking in, making sure I have a consistent practice has really helped with my mental wellness journey.